At 18, when you were ready to go, what motivated you to join the military, and why the Air
We
Force?
had a war to win. There was a draft, but both people volunteered. You got out of school, you went, you just did. That was the nature. Where I come from was heavy wheat, and I took a 2-month deferment to make a little extra money before I went into the service. I could run a combine, and I made $12 a day, and that was big money. And as soon as harvest was over, I went to the draft board and I said, "I'm ready." Of course, all young men wanted to be pilots, so they said I was colorblind to a certain point. I couldn't.
Where were y'all mainly stationed overseas, sir? Were y'all there in London? Were you?
Well, kind of the southeast corner of England, close to Colchester, or I was in that ball church sitting down underneath that plane. It was my job to shoot the shit out of them when they were shooting at me. I've saved all my record of all my missions and where we went and who was killed and whatever.
How many missions did you fly, sir?
33.
33 missions. Were they were mostly in the European theater, sir?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, my third mission was to Berlin. One of the toughest targets there. Most guarded city in Germany. And it was it was volunteer because they expected such a mortality rate. My crew and I, we volunteered. That's when we received the first Air Medal. We had a very dangerous job. I mean, the mortality rate for any type of airman was pretty high, but when we made it back, well, we had a Quonset hut with a stove in it and a good warm bunk. And them poor guys down to the ground, that was terrible. Yeah. We, December 24, 44, we bombed our own troops because they didn't notify us that Patton had advanced so fast at the Battle of the Bulge.
Mm-hmm.
And they could, I don't know why in the hell they didn't, because we had shortwave, that we had communications, and they could have sent us to a secondary target. We didn't. That's awful.
Well,
Yeah, not only our group, there was about probably 36 of our planes up that day. The B-17 bring you back, shot all to pieces. We even made it back to air base at the White Cliffs of Dover. And when we got there, we only had one engine left out of 4. Well, there was a squadron emblem, and this is each one of these is a mission. There I shot down an ME-109, and here you got half credit because the plane was coming on like this, and the tail gunner was shooting at him, and so was I, and we were using tracer bullets. So we know that he was hitting the plane, and I was hitting the plane, and we shared the we said the quick kill. And there's the back of his jacket.
With a
486 bomb group. 833rd Bomb Squadron. The most famous pictures ever taken, and I took that. Luxendorf, November the 30th, 44. Okay, after I finished my missions and come to the States, I was eventually assigned to Roswell as an MP, but I'd done my tour as a ball turret gunner on the B-17, and one of the MP's girlfriends introduced us, and the rest was history.
Love at first sight.
It really was. 7 days after we met, I said, I'm going to marry you.
What did she say?
What took you so long? We were married in November 23rd, 45. I wasn't happy wearing a suit. I was with them 11 years. I bought a service station. 42nd Dixie. My son has a car lot there now.
What do you think about the idea of them raising money to...
I appreciate it, and I'm really looking forward to it. I've never been there. I am looking forward to it. And my youngest son is going along as my caretaker, because